Lea Carmen Imutan Salonga grew up immersed in the arts.
But you, as a child, you already knew in your heart that you had it. I knew that I could sing, and I knew that I never really went out of tune. But I figured every kid was like that. You know, I was never really singled out as anything special in my family. I mean, sure, I'd sing at a party or whatever. But I came from a family where there were many artists.
In fact, bata pa lamang ay lumalabas na sa mga theater plays si Lea. At 7 years old, Lea first appeared in Repertory Philippines production of The King and I. She also appeared in other plays such as Annie and The Sound of Music. At age 10, marami na ang napahanga ni Lea sa kanyang boses. But it was also her unparalleled professionalism that made her one of the more bankable young artists of her time. When she recorded her first album, Small Voice, Lea was the model of dedication and hard work to her craft, kaya hindi nakakagulat nang nag-gold ito. But having role models of her own to look up to made it easy for Lea to imbibe their work ethic.
In the level you achieve, there is no roadmap. You sort of trailblazed your way and achieved that. Did you have any role models along the way? Oh boy, besides members of my own family. I remember one of my cousins, Lea Salonga, who was an incredible ballerina. She was a prima ballerina of the Atlanta Ballet. She was somebody who worked so hard and would not let anybody take any of her achievements away from her. I'm not quite like that, but I understand where she's coming from. And I think she was more of a trailblazer than I was. She was far ahead of me. I mean, she was sure in a different field, but she certainly knew what New York was like at the age of 18. I think she'd already traveled there to dance.
She was a role model for you?
I think she was one of them. Baby Barreda was another, Sinayda Amador was another. I particularly looked up to Tita Baby and Tita Tibon because of their no-nonsense way of looking at the work and at a piece and the work ethic of an actor.
Di nagtagal, pinasok din ni Lea ang mundo ng show business.
All I can say is she's professional. She's easy to work with actually. Hindi naman siya yung prima donna. Even before she left for Saigon, we were doing a movie, Dear Diary, and natanggap na siya, nakapag-audition na siya, alam na niya na siya na yung susunod, siya na yung Saigon. Pero ano siya, she's still diligent enough, she would always attend the set on time. And in fact, there was one incident na si Direk Lea Salonga yung director namin, na West End pa siya, simple instructions, di mo siya nun. Kahit na medyo nasermonan siya ni Direk Lea, okay lang naman niya dahil that's part of her job. And she professionally again accepted that.
But Lea's first brush with international celebrities came when she opened for Menudo and Stevie Wonder.
I'm not ashamed to say that. Loved that, adored that. Had the posters on my wall and everything. I think I was rehearsing for something with them and said that, you can make it internationally. You have something that you could make it. Even, I think, your manager would say that you have something special, and you could definitely make it outside.
Here, all of her hard work and the wise counsel of the women she looked up to started to pay off. Then a call to play Kim in Miss Saigon was sounded, and true to Lea's can-do attitude, she tried out for the part. Lea's heartfelt rendition of On My Own won over the members of the audition panel. And that was the birth of Lea Salonga, the global Filipina icon. Ngayon, sikat na si Lea sa mundo ng teatro.
Until now, I still really believe that she's one of the smartest people that I know. In terms of IQ, na smart, And that's why theater is such a good fit for her. So you have to memorize lines.
For 2 years, Lea stayed in London, playing Kim in Drury Lane Theatre, Later, the show moved to Broadway. But as cosmopolitan a lady as she is, this proud Filipina also had to make adjustments for her new life outside of the Philippines. And on the international stage. Hindi naging palaging madali para kay Lea ang maging dayuhan sa ibang bayan, lalo na ang patunayan ang kanyang talento.
Has it ever been an issue that you're a Filipina and you're in Broadway? Was it ever a hindrance to getting from parts? Getting roles is a little more difficult because there aren't really that many roles open for Asian actors. It really didn't matter. As long as you have the chops to sing the part, then you would get hired. And I guess they figured I had the chops to sing Fontaine, so I got hired to do it. And I wanted the role so bad. I wanted it badly enough. It isn't always about my race anymore. It's about what is her voice? What can she play? And it's nice when I'm going to be judged based on my merit and what I can or can't do, rather than, oh, what's her skin color? Oh, no, she can't audition because she's Asian. And I mean, a lot of Asian actors encounter that. And I've encountered that already. I'd like to think, though, now that it's at that point where, kung bagay sa akin, di bagay sa akin talaga. And if it is not racist, if it's not.
But adjusted well, she did